The dreamers we never talk about are the young Americans. Why aren't young Americans dreamers also? I want my dreamers to be young Americans. Hillary Clinton also wants to push to bring in 620,000 refugees in her first term. A large number of whom come from countries where women and gays are horribly brutalized, which will weaken our tolerant way of life. I only want to bring people to our country who share our values and love our people and are capable of loving America. Importantly, I will also create millions and millions of jobs for our people. We are going to cut taxes, reduce regulations, fix our trade deals, unleash American energy, and repeal and replace the horror show known as Obamacare. We are going to create jobs, jobs, jobs. I will be the greatest jobs president that God ever created, believe me. So we're going to have millions and millions of jobs, jobs like you have never seen in this country before, because our jobs are being stolen from us. Our companies are being stolen from us. Our manufacturing is down by 40% and 50%, and numbers that nobody even believes. Those days will be over if Donald Trump is elected President of the United States. Believe me. Rising incomes, higher wages, thousands of new companies all across this nation, they'll come in and they'll form. We are going to renegotiate the worst trade deal ever made, not only in this country, but anywhere in the world, known as NAFTA, and signed by Bill Clinton. We're going to stand up to China on trade. We're going to keep out of what will be a disastrous trade deal, Trans-Pacific Partnership, TPP. It will not happen with me. It will absolutely happen with crooked Hillary, believe me. This state has lost more than 40% of its manufacturing jobs since Bill Clinton signed NAFTA, and it's lost 1 in 4 manufacturing jobs since he put China into the World Trade Organization. Both deals supported by Hillary Clinton. Horrible deals, destructive deals. What those deals have done to our jobs and to our country. We are going to bring back jobs to Mississippi. And in North Carolina, which has treated me so well. And Ohio. And to Michigan, where our auto plants are leaving and leaving and leaving and going to Mexico and other places. And to Pennsylvania, where I went to school, and to Maryland, and all across this land. We're going to bring our jobs back. And we're not going to let our jobs be taken away. My personal mission to bring opportunity, safety, and prosperity to our very, very troubled inner cities. The Democratic Party has failed and betrayed the African American community. Democratic crime policies, education policies, and economic policies have produced only more crime, more broken homes, and more poverty than we've ever had in those communities before. Nearly 4 in 10 African American children live in poverty. 58% of African American youth are not working. More than 2,700 people have been shot in Chicago since the beginning of this year alone. Violent crime has risen 17%, and in America's 50 largest cities, it's only going one way, folks, and that's up. Homicides are up nearly 50% in Washington, D.C., and more than 60% from last year in Baltimore. The Democratic Party has taken the votes of African Americans totally for granted, and they've done nothing in return. They just assume they'll get your support, and they've done nothing, absolutely nothing, to deserve it. It's time to give the Democrats some competition for African American votes and for Hispanic votes. It's time to rebuild the inner cities of America and do it properly. It's time to reject the failed leadership of a rigged political system, and I was the first to use that term. It's a rigged, disgusting system. To those hurting and suffering and left behind, I say, what do you have to lose by trying something new? What do you have to lose by voting for Donald Trump for president? I will fix the problem. I will fix the problem. If you keep voting for the same people, you will keep getting the same horrible results. But I also want to talk about what you have to get, what you have to gain, right? Right? What do you have to gain? We will create school choice and allow charter schools to absolutely thrive. What else will we give? We will empower young Americans to pursue their dreams of opening a small business and make it easier for them to get the credit that they need. We will renegotiate our horrible trade deals to bring back jobs and opportunity. And the African American community and the Hispanic community will be our biggest beneficiary of that. We will lower taxes and unleash job creation, and we will tap into trillions of dollars in new energy wealth that we never even knew we had before. We will protect your jobs from illegal immigration and broken visa programs. And we will rebuild the roads, the bridges, the infrastructure, the tunnels, the airports in your communities. And we will rebuild it with our companies, with our steel, and with our labor. of a better future. She's going to do nothing for African Americans. She's going to do nothing for the Hispanics. She's only going to take care of herself, her husband, her consultants, her donors. These are the people she cares about. She doesn't care what her policies have done to your communities. She doesn't care. Remember this. You've had her policies, Democrats, running some of the inner cities for 50, 70, 80, even over 100 years. And look what you have right now. Poverty, no education, crime. You can't walk down the street with your child. We're going to fix it. We're going to fix it. Hillary Clinton has no remorse. I will fight to create a better future for every American. The hedge fund managers and Wall Street donors are throwing money at Hillary Clinton to try and stop our change agenda. Of course, if they start looking at the polls, they may stop doing that. They're going to have to start studying those polls. That's why you need to come out and you have to vote. You have to vote. That is why you must make your voice heard on November 8th. You have to do it. Another crucial issue in this race is national security. Hillary Clinton may go down as the worst Secretary of State that has ever served in that office. Let's look back at the Middle East at the very beginning of 2009, before the Obama-Clinton administration that I call a catastrophe took over. Libya was stable. Syria was under control. Iraq was experiencing a reduction in violence. The group that would become what we now call ISIS was close to being extinguished, would never have happened. Iran was being choked off by economic sanctions. Fast forward to today, after spending $4 trillion, maybe $5 trillion, nobody even knows how much money has been sucked out of our country. What have the decisions of Obama, Clinton,